Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the post-match presentation, as we can call it. And yeah, Sanmay already looks like he's very, very, very happy. Actually, we had decided that at the end of the 16th over, we'll be here. And Sanmay was the one who asked me first. It was the 15th over going on. That meko pata kabhi join karne ka hai. That's how excited he was. But guys, first reactions to whatever the match was. A fantastic knock by Ruturaj Gaikwad to start with, but we'll go there. But first thoughts on how the game went, Sanmay.
It was a really nice game. At the power play overs, we were done and dusted by MI. It was literally like उन्होंने अपना हमारा गर्दन ही पकड़ लिया था, but we somehow managed to come out of it, all thanks to Ruturaj Gaikwad and that crucial partnership between him and Jaddu, and
Yes.
the cameo of Bravo. I mean, we didn't talk about Bravo. We thought that he would be absent because of groin injury, but he was in. That at 8 ball 23, it just shifted the momentum towards us. And
True.
happy CSK fan here.
Yes, that's very visible, Sanmay. And Abhinav, coming to you, your first thoughts on how the game went.
Yeah, I think we were in control of the game when CSK were 4 down for nothing. So I think Purad missed a trick there by giving Krunal a second over. Jadeja was new to the crease and Bumrah just bowled 1 over. So I think at that point he should have given Bumrah another over to put more pressure on the new batsman. So and Ruturaj was just starting his innings. So it was not like he was set.
Yes.
So वो time पे I think Pollard missed a trick and उसके बाद once the Ruturaj went berserk, I think it was no stopping in there. And Bravo with those runs down the order, I think really put Chennai in a commanding position.
Yes,
I
yes.
had
And
mentioned it
Ankit,
earlier also that MI might miss Rohit as a captain, more of Rohit as a batsman. They might miss, and they really missed Rohit as a captain.
yes, that's true. And Ankit really mentioned a very nice comment here saying that 24 for 4 CSK were, and from there winning the game with 20 runs, winning the game by 20 runs. It's a beautiful comeback by the Chennai Super Kings, and Sanmay looks very happy. Sanmay is not going to sleep today. I don't think so. That usko neend aayega aaj. But yeah, I mean, a good start by MI, 2 for 1 and 2 for 2 CSK were, Abhinav, and then Faf Raidu got injured, actually retired hurt, but Faf, Moeen Ali, Raina, as well as MS Dhoni all got out before scores of 10. So they were at a point of time power play. It was 24 for 4 runs, but then I mean the Jaddu and Gaikwad partnership was all that took the game away from MI. Can we say that? What went wrong basically in that middle overs, Abhinav?
Well, like I mentioned, the bowling changes and the field placement. I didn't agree much with the field placement. I think Jadeja was given an open field to just set to just get set, and uske baad once he was in, I think Bumrah was pretty late brought into the attack. I mean, the commentators as well. I think they were not happy with the changes Pollard made. So yeah, I think it was a bad day at the office. But पहला मैच हारते हैं तो ट्रॉफी जीत के जाते हैं तो यही एक यही एक अभी उम्मीद बची है. Yeah, I mean, it
Yes.
wasn't that there was. It didn't play bad cricket, I'll say, because we started really well. तो बीच में होता है कि कुछ changes नहीं बैठते बराबर से. I think it was a gamble giving Krunal or Rahul Char those overs in the middle, but we move on.
Right. And Sanmay, Abhinav still has a bit of confidence that पहला मैच हारते हैं तो it's actually good for Mumbai because they have
ये पहला मैच का
always
तो
been.
resume है ना, ये तो resume हुआ है. तो पहला मैच कहाँ पे हुआ?
Yeah, तो पहला ही मैच इसी होने का तो पहला ही मैच है.
Yeah, so the banters are still not settling in. But Sanmay, coming to you, how important was that partnership between Ruturaj Gaikwad and Jaddu?
It was really important because at that point of time, more of runs we wanted wickets in hand because as I feel, even if they are not scoring, if the players are set there, because it was not an easy pitch to bat on. Seriously speaking, because the ball was gripping, the ball was holding a bit, as we saw in the power play also. The slower balls were indeed stopping there. Ball Fab got out, the ball on which Moeen got out. There was an extra bit
Yes.
of bounce, and both were a bit slow. It arrived a bit slow on the on towards the when he played, but
Yes.
it was a crucial innings. That period was purely we had to build a partnership. We want a set batsman to finish the innings. Rudu finished the innings really well, and
Yes.
it just took the momentum towards CSK. MI
Yes.
made plenty of bad mistakes. KP didn't bowl just one over. Pollard, he just bowled one over and then took himself out of the attack. Whereas he was bowling really well. And as Abhinav mentioned, once a wicket goes, you have to bring your strike bowler. That is Bumrah. He was bought in really late, but it's just a learning phase. You learn from mistakes and correct it, and try not repeat it in the next match.
I kind of
Right.
disagree with Sanmay's point about the pitch. मुझे लगता है काफी अच्छी पिच थी बैटिंग की. It wasn't कि बहुत प्रॉब्लम हो रही थी बैट्समैन को. ऋतुराज छोड़ की खड़े रहोगे तो रन बनेंगे. And it wasn't a rank turner or a wicket which was quite pacey. Even amount of grass था. ऐसे wickets हमें consistently दिखेंगे ये आईपीएल में, मेरे को लगता है, अगर दुबई में खेल रहे हैं, because grass was pretty good. हाँ, बीच में एक आधा बॉल नीचे रुका, but I think batsmen played some really bad shots to get out. Not the. I
Right.
mean, I don't want to blame on the pitch because the pitch was pretty good.
Yeah. That's a very fair debate. That's both of points that you've put up. But I actually remember the shot that MS Dhoni played. You know, the pull that
Yeah,
he played. It was a brilliant shot, but it went straight into the hands of Trent Bolt, if I'm not wrong. So.
yeah,
A word on Abhinav, a word on the two, New Zealanders, the two New Zealand pace bowlers who started brilliantly. We actually had, not we actually, I'm the host. So, the Mumbai Indians actually had the Chennai Super Kings 2 for 2, and 24 for 4 is not a very very good position to be in for the Chennai Super Kings. So, a word on the two New Zealand pace bowlers.
yeah. They were brilliant, and Adam Milne, the surprise selection. I mean, not a surprise selection, but he lived up to his selection and justified his selection. And he carried the form from the 100. I think he picked up 12 or 13 wickets in the tournament and was quite quick as well tonight as well. He started the first delivery he bowled that was around 140, and he consistently bowled up to that speed and got the important wickets of MS and Moeen.
Yes,
They should
and
have
just
capitalized. They should have capitalized. I mean, उसके बाद बुमराह को आना चाहिए था, because if you have 3 overs left of Bumrah after the power play, that is a luxury to have for any captain. तो उसके बाद I think बुमराह को जल्दी लाना चाहिए था अटैक में और रोकना नहीं चाहिए था. I think Pollard
yes,
Pollard took the game बहुत मतलब 20
deep.
overs तक नहीं खींचना चाहिए था चेन्नई का बैटिंग. दिस इज व्हाट आई फील. अगर बुमराह को कंसिस्टेंटली रखते, बिकॉज ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ एंड रविंद्र जडेजा आर नॉट गोइंग टू स्कोर 80 in 6 overs or something like that. But if you
Yes.
set them, उसके बाद थोड़ी प्रॉब्लम हो सकती है. सो वैसा ही हुआ है. पर ठीक है, एक मैच हारे हैं, ऐसा नहीं कि बाहर हो गए टूर्नामेंट से, बट सीखना पड़ेगा इससे.
Yes, really. And just an add-on question to you, Abhinav, how costly was that catch that Quinton de Kock dropped?
Very very costly. I mean,
That we could say that actually was the difference in the game today. Those 20 runs.
yeah.
So
But
your opinion on that?
yeah, it was a missed opportunity, but ऐसा नहीं कि ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ ने सेट हो गए थे वो टाइम पे. या वी कैन से अगर वो टाइम के बाद आउट हो गए होते तो हम नहीं बोलते कि ड्रॉप कैच बहुत कॉस्टली था, बट
true.
उन्होंने रन बनाया, सो दैट्स व्हाई वी आर सेइंग कि इट वाज क्वाइट कॉस्टली. तो या आई मीन इट्स अ वन आउट गेम, होता है, कभी कभी गलती होती है. सिमिलरली लास्ट आईपीएल में भी जो जब दुबई में स्टार्ट हुआ था ऐसे ही हुआ था. हम लोगों ने भी रन कम बनाए थे स्टार्टिंग में चेन्नई के सामने, तो and we bowled pretty well up front there as well with Bolt and Bumrah. So I don't think it's just a small what do you say, block in the road. So uske baad we move on, like I said.
Yes, Sanmay, a very interesting question for you here. CSK effectively one game away from qualification, or it's because good net run rate helps. So your opinion. I mean, you would give it happily right now, but what do you think seriously about it?
Now, if I think that not being happily, but if I think in a logical way, still 2 games is required, because we know that 14 points may be enough, but that is for fourth position. But CSK will look to seal the top 2 position, because they would really want to have a 2 shot to the finals. So more 2 victories, and then CSK are in good hands, and CSK are almost like qualified only. And it's good thing that they are maintaining a good net run rate, I must say, because all at the end it all comes to that net run rate. We have seen a difference of point 0.1 also of team goes into the it goes into the top four and one team stays out. We have seen it last
Yeah,
year IPL also. In every single IPL this is the same. That fourth spot is still not decided because of that only one thing, that is net and rate. So I would say even if the teams are losing, they should lose by 10 runs, not like 15 20 runs, because if you lose by 10 or 8 runs, it will not reduce your net run rate. You should always have an eye on net run rate. And
yeah,
that's what I think.
CSK have pretty much qualified. I mean, +1 से ज़्यादा रन रेट ये स्टेज पे आके रहना उसके लिए अभी CSK को कितने पॉइंट्स हो गए उनके 12 पॉइंट्स हो गए दे नीड जस्ट अ कपल ऑफ विंस फ्रॉम 6 मैचेस और समथिंग लाइक दैट तो एंड दे हैव अ पॉजिटिव रन रेट सो आई कैन सी CSK फिनिशिंग इन द टॉप 2 अंटिल एंड अनलेस कुछ मिरेकल होता है जिसमें वो 100 रन से हार जाते कोई मैच या 10 विकेट से हार जाते ऐसा बट होना तो थोड़ा मुश्किल लग रहा है अभी या
True, true, very true. Here's the updated points table that we have. Chennai Super Kings sit right on top because of their net run rate, which is plus 1.233 and 12 points. Delhi Capitals also have 12 points, and the difference is just the run rate between the two. Mumbai Indians stay eight played, 4-1, 4 loss, and they stay on 8 points. Rajasthan Royals 6 and Royal Challengers Bangalore are at 10 points as well. So it will be interesting to see tomorrow's game. It's between the RCB and KKR. So if RCB win,
नीड टू
even they
सपोर्ट
notch up to
KKR
12.
मैन नीड टू सपोर्ट KKR
Yeah, we'll have to think. अभी थोड़ा उल्टा सोचना पड़ेगा. If
ऐसा
Mumbai
ऐसा
has
भी
to make
होएगा
it.
अभी जब हम नहीं जीते तो दूसरे वाली ये टीम भी नहीं जीतनी चाहिए फिर उनके भी
Yeah,
उनको
yeah.
सपोर्ट
All,
करना चाहिए
all, all the mathematics and all the probabilities will now come in. All the combinations,
Then you should get
permutations
in
will all
touch with an
start.
RCB fan. You should get in touch with an RCB fan and how to calculate. They are
Yeah, yeah.
better at
See,
that thing.
oh my God, yes, yes. RCB fans को अभी मत लाओ बीच में because that's what's going to happen tomorrow with Arjun and you know Arjun being the RCB fan, he's going to be on the show tomorrow. But Abhinav, coming to you, Krunal Pandya did not have the best of days. On the field because giving away 27 runs in 2 overs and just bowling those 2 overs being taken off, run out. He got run out to Dwayne Bravo, if I'm not wrong. Dwayne Bravo was the fielder. So your opinion on that is that position really a point of concern for MI because it's been quite a while that Krunal Pandya has not fired now.
Yeah, I think this is the reason why he wasn't picked in the T20 World Cup squad as well because of consistency. यही थोड़ा problem है कृणाल का. Yes, he gives us those good matches in between, say 1 or 2 games where he performs very well, like we saw in the Chennai leg. He bowled pretty well throughout the
Yes.
Chennai leg. So, but उसके बाद ऐसी विकेट्स पे जहाँ पे बॉल टर्न नहीं होएगा और कृणाल हार्डली वैसे भी बॉल स्पिन कराते हैं तो उसके बाद या I think this is the only reason why Krunal Pandya wasn't selected in that World Cup squad and Akshar Patel was. So yes, उनको बैटिंग में उनको step up करना पड़ेगा because we can't just rely on the top order, and this also explains the importance of Rohit Sharma and Hardik Pandya in the team. I mean, Rohit Sharma at top of the order chasing 160. He could have anchored the innings, and Quinton de Kock could have gone for quick runs. But आज उल्टा था. Quinton was told to just stick in the middle and support Anmol Preet, but that wasn't the case. So yeah, the team management needs to look at some of the things, but they won't panic at this stage. Just the early stages of the second leg, so we get a couple of wins on the trot and we're back in the game.
True. And coming to you, Sanmay, Jadeja had a really good day with the bat, but he was made to bowl just 1 over. He went for 13 runs in that over. So, I mean, just a quick word on Jadeja, the bowler, because he was just taken out of the attack after he gave away 13 runs. So, what do you make of that?
I guess Jadeja has failed to perform or he has struggled to perform in UAE pitches. And when you have someone like Karen Pollard, he has a strike rate of 200 against Jadeja. So if Jadeja had continued to bowl at that time, then the momentum would have surely shifted towards KP, no, towards MI. So I guess that might be one of the reasons why Jadeja didn't bowl much of the overs, and that's what I feel. But I would really want Jadeja, the bowler, to step up because even if there is no turn in the pitch, you should know how to bowl the line and net. You should at least strengthen your line and net. You bowl as quick as possible and to much more towards the stump.
Right.
If you are bowling much more towards the stump, then there are high percentage chances that they will take only one or two, or maybe you can get a dot here and there. So that's what the bowler should do. But the reason why Jadeja might have got out of the attack in this match was only because of that big man, Paulie.
Yes, yes, that's actually logical. That's actually fair analysis. Abhinav, coming to you, I would really like to ask you about the the collapse that the MI middle order had today. After the power play, chasing 157. It was a good score after the power play. MI were sitting well at 41 for one, if I'm not wrong, after the power play. But I mean, in those middle 8 to 10 overs, something happened and they just collapsed, and it was 95 for around 6 or 7 wickets. So where do you think exactly they went wrong? Was it the shot selection? Was it the pitch? You've already cleared that it was not the pitch, but where do you think that the MI train derailed?
Yeah, I think it was a short selection, especially what Surya Kumar Yadav did. I wasn't happy at all with the shot he played. He he knows that Hardik Pandya is not playing this game, so we are a batter shot. And उसके बाद सूर्य कुमार यादव को sensibly खेलना चाहिए था. He should have. I mean, he wasn't looking bad. The number of balls he played, 5-6 deliveries, he looked pretty good. And उसके बाद ऐसा shot खेलना, I don't expect that from him. But I think that started MI's derail in this game. So Surya Kumar Yadav ka was shot, and you can't expect much from Anmol Preet Singh in his debut game, and that's a lot of pressure on the kid already. So उसके बाद with Krunal coming in, Ishan was unlucky. I guess that was completely Dhoni's wicket. The field placement which he had for Ishan Kishan, that was bang on. And before उसके एक ball पहले he inside edged the ball to the boundary of Bravo, and उसके बाद ही full ball मिली. He went for that drive and it went straight to the field into the fielder's hand. So वहाँ पे I think Ishan और Surya Kumar Yadav को after 35 for 2 in 7 overs, it's not that bad a score. You still can manage. You still can manage those. You still can get those boundaries in between in every over. So I think Surya Kumar Yadav and Ishan Kishan ka wicket was the turning point of this game for MI's batting collapse.
Yeah,
But I
yeah,
would
that's
like to ask you a question. Like Anmolpreet Singh was looking good with bat. The shots that he played against Josh Hazelwood, he played really well. So do you think even if he had a short stay, do you feel he might be dropped tomorrow to just bring in someone like Rohit Sharma?
Yeah, he's coming in for sure. Rohit Sharma is coming in. I heard Mahela Jayawardene is, what he told to the commentators, I guess in the sixth or seventh over. He told that it's just a precautionary measure. Rohit is fit to play, but he suffered an injury in the fourth test in England, so they didn't want to put him straight into the mix. So उसके लिए उन्होंने उसको बाहर रखा था. He was ready to play, but the team management decided that he should not.
Yes, yes. I think even Pollard mentioned that at the toss that he's
Yeah.
absolutely fine, and they just want to give him a couple of more days to just relax and recover from whatever happened in that fourth test. But Sanmay, coming to you, I really would like to know your opinions on two gentlemen. One is absolutely Ruturaj Gaikwad, firstly, and then the second one is Ravindra Jadeja for their partnership. I mean, when wickets are falling right in front of you, when your team is 24 for 4 after the whole power play, to stand up and to take your team out of that and play a knock which says 88 or 58 balls, I think he is really, really developing into a finished product as a cricketer, and we can really look at him in the future, not just CSK but even in the Indian side, if I'm not wrong. And secondly, about Ravindra Jadeja, the kind of inning that he played was really, really important to stick there with Ruturaj Gaikwad. So a word on both these innings.
So first of all, speaking about Gaikwad, I didn't expect that type of innings from him because I thought that when he will see that the wickets are falling at the other end, and they were not small names, they were big names. It was Raina, it was Dhoni, it was
Yeah.
Mo and Fab. I thought that he might get bit rattled and he might play a rash shot here and there. He did play one that went up in there, but it fell in the no man's land when he tried to sweep. I guess Rahul Char, but that was a mature innings. I feel when he was in Sri Lanka, he must have talked with Rahul Dravid, the great, that how should I keep my mindset going into the middle. And he's with MS for 2 or 3 years. So he is developing. He is getting matured and matured. And the innings that was shot is more of a matured innings to bail out a team against MI who were all guns blazing coming to him. He played a really nice knock, and I feel that he should continue this work going ahead. And as far as I'm speaking about Jadeja, he played the second fiddle role. I didn't thought that Jadeja will be the second fiddle. I thought that Ruturaj will be the one who will guide the ball here and there, and Jadeja will go for shots. But Jadeja thought that okay, Ruturaj has spent a lot more time than me. He knows the wicket really well. Why not give that boy a bit confidence? And I will just rotate the strike here and there, talk with him that what should I do, what should I not do. And then they built a really good partnership. That partnership, I am still saying that it just took away the match from Mumbai totally. And
Right.
once he was set, the 15th over clicked. Ruturaj was like, okay, I am set now. I will go haywire. I don't care even if there is Adam Mill, Trent Bolt, or even Bumrah in front of me. I am a set batsman here now. I should go for shots, and he just played the shots. That 11 run over from Krunal Pandya, and then followed up by a 10 or 14 over by Rahul Chahar. That just changed the match. It totally changed the match. Gave Ruturaj Gaikwad a bit of momentum, and he thought
Yes.
that yeah, I am confident. And that six, the slower ball six that he played, he hit to Bumrah. That everyone of the thought that it is a catch, but it just went over the long off for a six. That was a beauty of a six. And the last ball, the way he finished off the innings, I am feeling confident that Ruturaj is back. He's batting really good. Now it's just time that the rest of the batting complement him in the next
Yes,
upcoming
yes.
innings.
They actually say that once you get set, you actually see the ball like a football. So you can watch it clearly. Yes, Abhinav,
And
you wanted to share something.
I
Yeah,
wanted one of them to finish the innings. I wanted Ruturaj to stay at the end because
Yes,
he is the set batsman and he had to play all 20 overs.
and
And
that's
I'm
exactly
proud
what
that
he
he
did.
played that 20 overs. He played 20 overs.
Yes, yes. Abhinav, coming to
मैं
you.
ये बोल रहा था कि ये इनिंग सरप्राइज नहीं करती ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ की बिकॉज लास्ट ये जब श्रीलंका टूर था जहाँ पे ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ सिलेक्ट हुए थे वहां पर एक इंटरव्यू लिया गया था उनका शायद जाने से पहले टाइम्स ऑफ इंडिया ने लिया था वहां ही मेंशन दैट कि ही इज कंसिस्टेंटली इन टच विद महेंद्र सिंह धोनी and what are the things he asked him to develop before the start of the IPL. He mentioned those things and one of this was you need to bat the entire 20 overs. ऐसा mindset होना चाहिए आपका. This was a thing he mentioned और ये आज clearly हमें देखा कि that he is working on it. And the development of Ruturaj Gaikwad is very, very pleasing for Indian cricket. I think he soon will be representing India in international cricket. तो ये बहुत जरूरी है ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ का डेवलपमेंट सीइंग कि बाकी के जो ओपनर्स हैं वो अच्छा खासा अपना स्पॉट सीमेंट नहीं कर पा रहे हैं हर फॉर्मेट में तो दिस इज अ गुड अपॉर्चुनिटी फॉर ऋतुराज गायकवाड़ टू कम ऑन टू द सीन.
Exactly. And another person I want to talk to you about, Abhinav, is none other than Saurabh Tiwari. Because even though MI ended up on the losing side, but this man has still managed to get 40 ball, 50 runs. So I think if he would have got support from someone like Surya or even Ishan Kishan, MI would have been even on the winning side. We never know. But your opinion, your word on just Saurabh Tiwari.
Yeah, he was pretty good tonight, and this is the innings which is expected from Surya Kumar Yadav, in my opinion. The way he played 40 ball 50, yeah, he took 40 balls for his 50, but there was no other choice for him. He had to hang in there because Saurabh
Yes.
Tiwari वो time पे out हो जाते तो then it was कि कब कितने जल्दी मुंबई ऑल आउट हो रही है वो सीन है बिकॉज मुंबई wasn't batting deep today at 6 I think 6 के बाद एडम मिल आ गए थे 6 विकेट के बाद and वहां से it's not easy to get 54 in 18 or 20 deliveries with Saurabh Tiwari and Adam Milne at the crease. तो ये जो इनिंग्स सौरभ तिवारी की रही है बहुत अच्छी इनिंग्स थी. वैसी इनिंग्स वो खेलते हैं एक्चुअली. इट्स नॉट लाइक ही इज एन एक्सप्लोसिव बैट्समैन. उनको बोला जाए कि आप वहाँ पे हैंग इन कीजिए खड़े रहिए विकेट पे वो कर सकते हैं ये काम. तो I think the number of balls which Saurabh Tiwari played, I wish Ishan Kishan or Surya Kumar Yadav, one of them had played these balls. So definitely 20-25 runs का difference यहाँ पे जो
Yes.
जिससे से आ रहे हैं वो clear हो जाता.
Exactly,
I
exactly.
think so.
That's
I would add one more thing.
yes.
If the Mumbai batsman had told that, okay, so if you go for the shots, I will handle I will save the wicket at the other end. Then I guess Saurabh might have started hitting the ball pretty much earlier than he started hitting at the end. I feel there was a bit of communication gap here and there because मेरा personal opinion है कि they should have communicated really well कि तू मैं तेरे को स्ट्राइक देता तू मार ऐसा कुछ करते तो
Right,
फिर शायद मुंबई जीत के साइड पे आ सकते थे बट दैट्स व्हाई ऑलवेज कम्युनिकेशन इज रियली गुड कम्युनिकेशन रहना
I
चाहिए
think
अच्छा खासा
I think the difference between the two sides, or the scores that they got and the result that we achieved finally, was that for Chennai Super Kings, one batsman was there throughout the inning. So that really helped him anchor the inning and take Chennai to a good score. In case of MI, that did not happen today because by the time Saurabh Tiwari had made it to the 15th or 16th over, it was almost a battle lost. So that was majorly the difference between those 20 runs. But guys, last opinions on today's game. If I ask you, is there anything that will affect this in the Mumbai Indians camp, Abhinav?
No, 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 not at all. This is what we are used to see. कोई भी पहला मैच होगा, हम एक दिमाग के एक कोने में तो होता है कि चल ये मैच तो कितना भी अच्छा खेल ले हम, मतलब जैसे हमने बॉलिंग अच्छी की, मेरे को भी वो टाइम इतना कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं था बिकॉज मेरे को पता है कि पहला मैच खेल रहे हैं. एंड द सेम थिंग वाज मेंशन्ड बाय महिला जयवर्धन एज वेल की 4 विकेट गए, 24 रन पे 4 विकेट गए 6 ओवर के बाद, फिर भी wasn't that confident with his bowlers कि नहीं, we need to get them out first. So I think we are not surprised with this result and we are not sad about this result as well because we know कि ये टीम को आदत है कि जब बोला जाए कि 4 में से 4 जीतनी है आपको क्वालिफाई करने के लिए, तब वो कर देंगे ये काम.
Exactly. This is something like there was a meme, there was a joke going by that Mumbai Indians का team और Mumbai University के बच्चे last moment पे serious होते ही है. So let it be about anything. But Sanmay, coming to you, थोड़ा relaxation होगा, थोड़ा थोड़ी मस्ती होगी अभी dressing room में, या फिर you will still say that no, we still need to make sure that we qualify in the top 2 and then we can celebrate.
Yeah, the dressing room will be relaxed, but अभी भी थोड़ा concerns है. I think if you see Raina is really rattled. उसको एक बाउंस डालने के बाद he gets really rattled. वो किधर जाता नहीं है. वो दिखा देता साइन कि मैं बैटिंग नहीं कर पाऊंगा, which he showed it. तो फिर राइना एक कंसर्न है अभी भी, एंड स्टिल दैट समवेयर आई वुड फील दैट कि ओपनर शुड कम इनटू पार्टी. ऐसा बार बार होने लकी नहीं है कि वी कांट एक्सपेक्ट ऋतुराज टू प्ले एवरी सिंगल मैच an innings like this, and there has to be someone in every single match who have to put their hand like yeah okay मैं तुमको बाहर निकल के लाके दूंगा. रूम फिलहाल के लिए ड्रेसिंग रूम में दे विल बी सैटिस्फैक्शन कि हमने मुंबई इंडियंस को हराया, एंड सेकंड इट विल बी रिलैक्स्ड कि ओके बॉयज वी आर डूइंग अ गुड ग्रेट वर्क. नाउ अभी सैम करन का एडिशन होने के बाद इट विल गेट मोर रिलैक्स्ड. हम लोग को एक मोर ऑफ सेटल्ड सीएसके टीम दिखेगा कि which they will play for many more matches, but I still feel this team will aim for a top 2 finish. The top 2 finish.
I can see Chennai finishing in the top 2 easily, man. इसके बाद ये performance के बाद these were crucial 2 points for CSK. मतलब अभी वो 1-2 मैच हार भी जाते हैं, ऐसा नहीं कि they're completely out of the race for the top 2, and क्योंकि उनका नेट रन रेट काफी अच्छा है.
बट मैं वो सोचेंगे कि जितना जल्दी हमको टॉप 2 फिनिश कंफर्म मिले तो वो अच्छा
हो सकता है. ये हो सकता है. This is what MI did. This is what MI did last time in 2020 कि हम जल्दी से जल्दी क्वालिफाई कर देते ताकि हम लोग धवल कुलकर्णी ऐसे प्लेयर्स को भी चांस दे पाए जो हो सकता है जैसे जो आईपीएल फाइनल में खेले. जैसे जयंत यादव को उनको गेम नहीं दिया गया था, एक गेम मिला था उनको पहले बस. तो दिस कुड बी द थिंकिंग बिहाइंड चेन्नई टीम सिलेक्शन इफ दे टॉप 2 में जल्दी फिनिश का स्पॉट जल्दी ले पाते हैं.
That comment,
yes.
I like comment. I want Putju to play. I want Cheku to see, so that just seal that top 2 spot as quickly as possible, so that we can see the Cheku in yellow.
And and I somewhere believe, मेरे को अंदर से ऐसा लगता है कि he can play that aggressive game. He has it in him to even attack and not just defend. But thank you guys. That's all we had on the show today. Abhinav, Sanmay, thank you for joining in, and it was indeed fun to discuss, in the pre-match as well as this post-match, session with you. So thank you very much for joining in. Thank you to all the viewers who joined in for keeping the comment section going. And do tune in tomorrow as well at 6:30 p.m. sharp. And we have another cracker of a game coming up from Abu Dhabi. It's Rcb versus Ktr. So do tune in tomorrow as well for the pre as well as post-match show. Thank you very much. Wish you all a very good night.